viewers, you're welcome to another episode of the Now Show. I'm your regular host, Abosede Oza Osho. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about the long road to restoration. This young lady here, her story inspires me. Joining me on today's episode is my sister, my friend, Stella Izoge. Stella, you're welcome to the Now Show.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm very happy to be here today. Thank you very much.
And thank you for agreeing to do this with us and sharing your story, because your story, I'm sure, is one that would inspire anybody who is out there, listening to it. Stella, your story.
My story started 1986. 1986.
Mm-hmm.
I came to Lagos 1986.
Okay.
But I could not really remember the dates and the month, but I know I came to Lagos 86. It's a long story. It's a very, very long story.
We'll take as much as we can.
Yeah,
yes.
It's a long story. Mm-hmm. In the process, I was raped.
So proud to your coming to Lagos.
Yeah, that is what led to the Lagos issue.
Okay.
I was raped by 4 guys.
At what age?
I was 14. I was 14 years when they raped me. Then, since then, I never got myself. And I met with somebody in that process, like a week, 2 weeks of it, that introduced me to coming to Lagos, that is going to look for a job for me. And I said, okay, because of the situation I find myself in that period, because my father, my mom were not together, that is what led to everything.
Because I was going to ask that question, that what exactly led to you picking up at 14 to say you want to come to Lagos? I mean, no parent would sit down and watch their child say they want to just come off by themselves to a town or a city that they don't know. So you're saying now that your parents were separated?
Yeah, then.
Okay.
Then I met with somebody. I did not know her that brought me to Lagos. She just told me that she is bringing me to Lagos for a job, of which I quite accept that, okay, let's come. Because before they coming to Lagos, a friend of mine led me into somebody's house I didn't know. Then I was raped, in my street there with a guy. He said I should not say it out. If I should say it out, that this, that. Then after then, I met with these 4 guys. I would just walk into their hand. They did the same thing. I was somehow confused.
So now 2 times raped?
Yes, 2 times raped, and I was somehow confused. I was a little beautiful girl then.
You're still beautiful.
Thank you for your compliments.
Yes.
I said, okay. Then I was a little bit confused. That day I just went to Ring Road to buy something for my dad. Then I met with this girl that said, will you come to Lagos? I said, yes, of course. I normally go with my grandmother to my auntie's place in Allen. Then I said, you are not going to that place, so you are going somewhere else. But this is a job. Of which I agree, and I follow her to come to Lagos. Getting to Lagos, it wasn't what he told me that I found.
That from Benin City, where you grew up?
Yes, from Benin City. It's not what he told me I found. It was another story entirely, of which I found myself in that situation, in that mess. Then I continued from there. When you are talking about someone have seen it all, I can say I've seen it all. I have seen it all. It just takes the grace of God that I'm alive today to share this testimony.
So going back, and because this is very important, because the role of parents, and just hearing your story, it makes me think about the involvement of parents with their children. What would you say, about the involvement of your parents at this time of your life, at that time of your life, that you know, in making those decisions, how involved were your parents?
They did not really know about it. My coming to Lagos, someone messed me up. They did not know. If I say they know, I'm lying.
Yes.
They did not really know about it because my mother was not there. My father was not there. It was later when the issue of Europe came in. That was 91.
Okay. So you were lured to Lagos in 1986?
86.
Under the pretext that
yes,
they wanted to give you
they
work.
give me a job.
Okay. And on getting to Lagos,
I
you now
end up in
realized
streets
that,
again.
you know, the work was not a work per se.
Yes.
So you ended up on the streets.
On the streets.
And on the streets, you got exposed to
Different
all
kind of
manner of
things.
things.
Yes.
All manner of things.
Yes.
From, can you mention some of these things? From
I was selling myself for money, drinking, smoking, going to club. You know, it wasn't my destiny, but I find myself in that way. But glory be to God today. I'm sharing, I'm restored, I'm sharing the testimony to the whole world. And again, I will use this privilege to talk to parents. You parents, please take care of your daughter. Even the boys, they can still molest them. I've seen a case that even I'm handling now at hand, that a father disvirgin his son of 7 years.
a father and a son.
A father and a son.
Wow.
You know, because when God saved me, 2010, He brought me out from the pits. He brought me out from the pits and He brought me to His own palace. And in that area that the devil turned me upside down, that is where God restored me.
Okay.
And most of the girl that is in the hotel is the kind of issue that I've passed through. Then I normally consult them, someone I've passed there before. No, you should come out of the place. And I've sent a lot of people back to their parents. A lot of people have left their hotels to go to somewhere better than where they are.
So,
and
in you being restored, you have helped other people.
Yes, even to tomorrow.
Find restoration as well.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
which is
ma'am.
what all of this is about.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
God restored me for a purpose.
Okay.
And I said that I'm still going to bring a lot of people out from this kind of bondage. And if I still have privilege to do more than what I need to do, I will still do it.
Stella, you mentioned something about Europe.
Europe, yeah.
So you spent some years in Lagos.
Yeah.
Then you got to meet another set of people.
Yes.
Who promised that they were going to take you to Europe.
Yes, I met them in the club, in the nightclub.
Okay.
I met the guide. I did not even plan of traveling. That was 91. He now said he will not leave me alone. Today, I'm going to follow him to his madam. Of which later we went. And when the woman saw me, because I was a very tiny thing like this, you know, when the woman saw me, he said, I'm fit to go. No, I did not really understand.
You didn't understand.
He said, I'm fit to go. Then the Oluwole, Dagbodago, then Lagos, where they normally do transplants of passports. Then it was still existing there. Okay. Then I was very young. I think maybe I was 19.
Yeah, about this
19
time. Yes,
or 20. Yes, 19, 20. Then when the woman said we'll go there, they gave me the passport of 40 years. The person that was using that passport, the person is 40 years. Of which I said, I cannot handle this. He said, that people have been using it. That is what I use to travel. That was 91.
So when you got there, did you assume the identity of this person or you were yourself?
When I got there, before leaving, they will tell you what you are going for.
Okay.
You have to accept or no.
Okay.
Of which I accept because I find myself in there already.
So this was the only life that you knew?
This is what I know. Like the fisherman. This is only what I know. Then I find myself there, of which we bargain in price that I'm going to pay. And when I get there, they took us to one place.
I don't understand. Are you the one to pay?
I will pay.
You were going there, they were going to be making money off you by
somebody
selling you on
sponsor
the
me down there.
Okay.
The money that they use to sponsor me down to Europe.
Okay.
Then they are going to calculate it in Nigeria money and tell you how much. Then it was euro in Italy.
Yes.
Then they will convert the money to Nigeria money. That is the money you will pay.
Okay.
When you get there.
Okay.
You know?
So you were able to work and pay?
Yes, I paid and no, but it's not a good thing. I'm not even telling anybody to go there and do trafficking or to sell yourself for money. You know, it's not the best way. It's not as many that left their father and mother that is alive today to testify. You know, I'm very glad that I'm alive to testify to the goodness of God.
Not only testify, to also help
a lot of people, yes.
So come to a realization that this is not the way to go.
Yes, it's not the right way.
A lot of people get deceived. They don't even know what they're getting into when they're promised, you know, this trip abroad where they will live a better life. Meanwhile, the better life is actually selling them into prostitution and trafficking and things like that. Wow. So how many years were you in Europe for?
Okay, I spent 15 years in Europe. 15 years? Yes, I came back 2007 and I was deported.
Wow.
Yes.
After 15 years?
After 15 years, I was deported and I was deported. And when I came back to Nigeria...
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, ma'am.
15 years?
Yeah.
Sojourning in a land?
Yes.
So... when you were coming back to your fatherland, did you bring anything with you?
They deported me, and
so when you're deported, you don't.
I did not come with anything. I did not come with anything. It was a life it was a miserable life.
A miserable life.
It was a miserable life, and it's not a life that I will advise anybody to go into. If you are planning to go, you better don't. If you are preparing, you are happy, you want to travel out. Unless you are going for something good. If you are going for this, you are going to go and sell yourself or to do prostitution, I will beg you not to go. It's not a life of...
because at the end of the day, there's nothing to show for it.
There's nothing to show for it. Many have said they're happy today that maybe they are there. I'm still using this medium to talk to them. You are happy that you are there. You are happy that you are there. We are talking about the end. The starting may be good. But the end, the finishing,
look like it's rosy.
The finishing, I don't think that kind of money is good.
It's not.
You can't use it. It doesn't worth it. Do better thing for your living. And even some parents, they will open their eyes and send their daughter over there. I beg you, don't do so.
Wait. You said some parents would send their daughters over there. Are you saying that parents are aware that their girls are going into prostitution or trafficking?
Yes.
And they aid and abet it? Are you saying that happens?
Yes, even to tomorrow, even as we are talking here now.
Wow.
The travel of a thing, if not for this coronavirus, a lot of people have traveled. So Stella,
what would you say is responsible for that? Is it the level of poverty or what?
It's poverty. It's poverty. Wow. At then, many homes cannot really feed themselves. They cannot even put a square meal, 1 square meal daily in their table. We talk of 2, we talk of 3. Now, you can say, because then, in my own time, we eat rice. When we want to eat rice, you go and tell your neighbor that my mommy is cooking rice today. Or what is your mommy cooking? Then rice was like, it's like gold. It's like gold. Then things was not really the way it is now. Then we are still using black and white television there. When we use the Lucozade paper to cover the front. then
to make it colored.
We never believed today that maybe we have all these things. Then I was talking to somebody one day. I said, you and phone, you are pressing your phone. He said, I can't do without phone. When did you start using phone? When you started using phone, it's not 2002 that Ambassador Abi helped Nigeria. I was in Europe then. When you say you can't do without phone, when we are using black and white. Now you say if you want to watch colored television, you say you can't watch black and white television. That is where we started from. That's where we started from.
Yeah.
And we were very happy, and Nigeria was peaceful then. You know, and this prostitution of a thing was not really the way it is now. Now, a father can go and borrow money to send his daughter to Europe. Mother can go and borrow money to send his son to Europe. The way you are seeing men, you are seeing women.
So it's a lucrative business for them.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. I'm just appealing to every one of you that is listening to me. I'm begging every one of you, please quit from it. It's not the best. Many have gone.
Maybe you need to tell them some of the dangers associated with this thing over there.
Yes.
Okay.
A lot of people in the process of this buying and selling business.
They call it buying and selling.
Yes, buying and selling. If you don't want to use it prostitution, you use it buying and selling. In the process of buying and selling. This is what I told God, I will announce it all over the world. And this is what I'm doing. God saved me, and I would like to save other people. And if I'm capable, I will still go to that Europe and bring people back home.
Wow, amazing.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah, I can do that. Yes, I've made a vow that this is what I will do.
It's so interesting to hear you say
because
that.
A lot of people are dying. Every day people are dying of disease, different type of disease. Because the kind of person that you want to go and sleep with, you don't know what is carrying.
True.
And now, in my own time, there were no there were no all this money doubler. There were no all these ritualists. But they were ritualists, but they don't really come out. They did not really come out like they don't have time for the prostitute. You know, they use their part of body to do money. But now they are after the women. They are after even their parents or their father. Everybody want to make this money. Vanity upon vanity. Where are we taking it to?
So the danger of ritualists is there now?
It's there now. I know about a girl in Ikeja. A pretty girl. I have tried all my best to see this girl out from the hotel. He will say tomorrow, next tomorrow. Anytime I go there, he say, take me to that boutique, go and buy me this one, go and buy me this one. Yes, because the man that led me to Christ 2010, he did more than that for me before he won my soul.
Okay, so you're saying now that if you want to help somebody, it's not just by talking to them. No. You must be relevant to them, especially economically.
Yes. Financially. It's not easy. You can't use another hand to say, bet me.
What do you mean by that?
You can't use another hand to say, bet me. You know, you cannot go there empty. Because you can see someone that is saying that I'm willing to follow you today. Are you capable to take me?
So you must always think about empowering them and what they're going to do after.
Yes,
because definitely you're taking somebody off the streets. They've always known the streets. Is from the streets they make their living.
Yes.
And you want to take them off that street. So you prepare.
Yes. That is what the man that God used for me in 2010. He did everything. He changed my wardrobe.
So leaving the street was easy for you?
Yes, it was very easy. The man is not here today, Reverend BC Okoro, wherever you are today. I say, may God bless you and your family. If not for you, I don't know where the devil will have kept me. God bless you, sir. I love you. I love you, sir. God bless you, sir. God bless you, sir. That is the man God used. When I was drinking, smoking, I was thinking that was the best. You know, I was almost half naked in the streets. I never knew something good would come out from me today.
You never knew something.
I never knew. I was just thinking, is that life? That was that life. Sometimes I look at myself, I'm beautiful. What is happening? You know, but I could not. I'm tired of drinking. I could not stop the cup. I'm tired of smoking. I could not drop that cup. But one day, I dropped it. I dropped it.
You know, you saying that really goes deep, because what you're saying is that it's not everyone you see out there who really wants to continue that life.
No.
So there's a point that you get to, you want to stop the drinking, you want to stop the smoking, you want to stop the hawking of your body, but because that is the life you've always known, you just find yourself keep going back to it.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. And a lot of people I know, they are still dirty tomorrow. But the money they are billing me is too much. Me, I cannot afford it. If I can give them this money, they will leave the boutique, they will leave the hotel.
So they ask for money?
Yes, they ask for money to go and do something tangible.
Of course, somebody wants to do something.
Then they don't want to live there and go back home. You understand? Or start begging after all sort I've done. Then yes, they have to start something doing. You know, and you empower them. You know, there are a lot of them that want to go. They are tired, but they don't have the means of coming out from there. They don't have the source, you know, to cope. They don't even have anything to live. You know, why some that just enter about 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, if you tell them, use yourself to give an example to them, they will scare.
Okay.
They will not
so at that time, when they're still young in it,
yes,
they get easily afraid.
Yes, they get easily afraid. If you say they will use it for ritual, you better live there. I've used that one to confuse them about 4 people. They are Calabar girls. They just came in group. You know, beautiful girls. And I say, there is HIV. If you carry it, that you don't have cure. Then you cannot do anything again. He said, is it true? I said, yes, it's true. Then I said, okay, if I can look for money for them, then I have to rally around and meet pastors here and there, here and there. Then I support me and I gave to them. Then I left. Today, I'm still talking to them. They are well, okay.
You know, you have such an amazing story. And I'm so glad that you have been restored.
Yeah.
Of course, you're not on the streets anymore.
No.
When last did you smoke or drink or do any of these things? So how long have you been, you know, on this road? And I mean, it's a road you're going to leave.
Yeah, since 2010 till
so
now.
11 years straight,
yes,
clean.
Yes.
And all that.
Clean, no fornication, no smoking, no going to club. I don't do what I normally do before.
All things have passed away.
Yes, because I'm a new creation.
You're a new creation. You know, I'm so glad for your life and the fact that you're using your story to inspire other people. You're allowing them become the better versions of themselves.
Yeah.
You know, you are allowing them see that this is not the life.
It's
There's
not the
actually
best.
A better life.
Yes,
you know, that's you know, that will not bring them harm or anything, because this other one, it might bring them money, but there's a lot of harm that is associated with it. I'd like to thank you, because I'm sure that even from this few minutes we've spent together, somebody out there has been inspired one way or the other. And definitely for knowing very well that this life, yes, it exists, but it is not the best way to live. Stella, I thank you for coming on the Now Show. But there's something we have on the Now Show, which we call the last word, which is one word that I want you to leave with somebody who maybe is living this life, or just one word, your last word. What would you say?
Yes. I'm just telling you, you father, you mother, that have girls, that have boys. I want to tell you to watch them. If you know you cannot take care of children yet, it's not by force. Prostitution is not a light. It's not a light. It's a darkness. And you people that do child trafficking, I'm begging you people, stop.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow, wow, wow. Stella, it's just been an amazing time talking to you in this few minutes. And I know that somehow, somewhere, you have touched somebody and you have inspired them. Well, you heard it all from Stella. May we not go on a journey where we do not record good successes. So until we come your way again on the Now Show, your regular host, Abosede Oza Osho, signing off with Stella Izoge. Stella.
Thank you very much.